This car tries to offer everything that a Tesla Model Y offers, but at a slightly lower price point, and in some cases offer a little bit more than the Tesla. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on EV.com. Before we get started, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe for more great EV content. So today I'm here in the UK. Well, not quite. It's too sunny to be the UK, but seriously, it's the closest thing I could find. It's Thames Town in the outskirts of Shanghai, China. The car I'm driving today is arriving in Europe, in Germany, in Norway, in Spain, the UK, as well as many other countries. So I'm here to channel my British brain to see how I feel about the Deepal S07. And how do I feel about it? Well, keep watching to find out. So, how do I feel about the Deepal? Well, the way I feel about this is probably the way you should feel about this, which is that this car tries to offer everything that a Tesla Model Y offers, but at a slightly lower price point, and in some cases offer a little bit more than the Tesla. For example, I wouldn't say this has the levels of minimalism that a Tesla has, but I think it's still practical and premium all the same. I actually might go so far as to say this inside here has a more luxury feeling than the Tesla Model Y. We have soft touch materials. I think where the Deepal excels is it has loads and loads and loads of storage space. So massive amounts of storage under here, 2 cup holders. We have 1 wireless charger cooled here, storage under here, storage in both the doors, a normal opening glove box, 15.6-inch central infotainment screen here, but can your Tesla screen do this? In the back of the Deepal, we actually have a lot of space here. Of course, headroom is a little bit compromised due to this coupe SUV design, but otherwise pretty good and actually very comfortable. We have a very large UV ray blocking sunroof here, and most importantly, we are able to close it, which for those harsh sunny days in Britain, something like this is obviously very important. We have a great sound system with 14 speakers, including 2 in the headrests. We have Android Auto, we have CarPlay, and we have one thing that I bet your Tesla doesn't have, which is
座椅即将调整，请注意后排乘客和物品安全。
a TV in the sun blind. And don't forget safety. This thing has passed the Euro NCAP with 5 stars, so solid build quality, and a solid build quality that the brand is willing to stand by, with a warranty, obviously depending on your market, of something like 7 years and 160,000 kilometers. That's 100,000 miles. So of course, if we are ever going to compete with the Model Y, we need to compete on practicality, we need to compete on trunk space. Here, the Deepal has a very good go of this. 445 liters standard trunk space, expandable to 1,385 seats, fold almost flat. In addition, this car has a nice little secret, which is a very big frunk, 125 liters in there. So actually massive amounts of storage. Nothing under the floor, unfortunately, but still great space. It definitely doesn't dethrone the king, but it certainly makes him sweat. And the question you should ask is this amount of storage enough for your usage? So once again, we have another competitor entering into the pure electric coupe SUV segment, a hugely competitive segment with loads and loads of great offerings. Which is your favorite pure electric coupe SUV? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. If I was to describe it, I'd say it's very technological looking, kind of lots of flowing lines and a little bit of aggression in there as well for a car which actually isn't very aggressive in terms of performance. I think most importantly, this kind of shape, this kind of look gives it a great amount of practicality. So the Model Y offers a fairly decent driving experience. How does the Deepal compare? Well, is it a fun car to drive? I think a better question would be, is it easy to drive? And the answer to that is definitely yes. It probably looks a lot more sporty than it is. Actually, this car is relatively sensibly powered. I think that's great and important for a vehicle's efficiency over the long run. And this one here will get you from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 7.6 seconds, which ain't going to win you any drag races, no, but it's definitely enough for your daily drive. You can definitely feel that build quality. It's not the most responsive of drives, don't get me wrong, but it feels pretty solid. So, big screen, no driver's cluster. We do have some driving information in the corner here. It's very hard to see. It doesn't want you looking there anyway. It wants you looking at this big heads-up display in front of me. which is very clear even on the sunniest of British afternoons, I imagine. We have very detailed navigation on this. We have our speed limit, we have current speed, we got speak, we got a lot. We got loads and loads of information on there, definitely enough. An 80 kilowatt hour battery sounds like the business, but only gives us 475 kilometers of WLTP range. But is this accurate? Well, we're going to test the efficiency today, so make sure you stick around so you don't miss out on that. So one area where this might lack is in its charging speed, which is 92 kilowatt hours maximum charging speed, which gives you 10 to 80% in 48 minutes, which today sounds like quite a long time, especially considering most of the competitors in this segment can do it in less than 30 minutes, and the Hyundai Ioniq 5 can even do it in 18 minutes. However, once again, the question needs to be, is this important for you? Do you do a lot of AC charging at home? If so, this probably doesn't matter. 48 minutes at a service station, go get yourself a coffee, go get yourself a snack, go to the toilet. Is it too long? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. So after my time with the Deepal, I've checked the efficiency, and over the last 50 kilometers, which is a fairly comprehensive highway and kind of city driving, I've actually got 12.4 on the efficiency. That's pretty good. I was blasting the AC as well. So there it is, a quick look at the Deepal S07, but can it offer everything that a Tesla Model Y offers in terms of range, in terms of practicality, in terms of tech? What do you think? At this price point and this segment, this Cooper SUV segment, it faces a lot of competition, including from China, BYD C-Line and the XPeng G6. Here is a look at some competitor offerings. Which one of these would you choose? But I think it goes without saying that the Deepal should definitely be on your watch list. What do you think? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. Be sure to give us a like and a subscribe. I'll see you next time.